We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Johan Santana makes his big league debut right after this. Johan Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready now, Rod Carew. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Minnesota, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Junior, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Luis Arias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Carew leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Down and away, ball one. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Fouled away. The 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and a 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
None out, runners at first and second. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Still even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So first and second with one man gone, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. He's set, and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Twins are in front, 1-0. Johan Santana gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, D.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Santana is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Left center, base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Eddie Rosario.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Junior looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now,
The shortstop,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Santana has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
the second baseman, Rod Carew.
At the plate, Rod Carew. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Still only one out in the inning. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Inside ball.
Arias is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a called strike. Santana has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Fastball well outside.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Brett Boone. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Buhner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Twins.
In is Torrey Hunter. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself at a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting, shortstop,
Taylor Gilbo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Taylor Gilbo.
So now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. And he hits it hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Ready once again, Rod Carew. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, Luis Arraez. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses 2-1. Gilbo playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Minnesota leads this one 5-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting in, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
So striding in, Tom Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Tim Lokes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good battle. Count remains full. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, number 48.
Standing in now, Torrey Hunter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And it's fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Griffey is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And here's Donaldson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The catcher,
In
number
now,
8,
Mitch Garver. As the changeup
Garver.
to him drops in there for the first strike. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. The 0-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
3 runs already home here. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Mariners nothing. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Griffey Sr. behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Jordan.
Striding forward now is the DH, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-1. is taken for strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. A shot down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr., looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Second and third here, 1 man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he?
Now
That's
batting.
7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the box, Brett Boone, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Eric Swanson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swanson, an Ohio native. He's a second-year big leaguer. A little bit outside. 2-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Griffey, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Stepping up to the plate, Harmon Killebrew. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Griffey. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mariners, the left fielder, Jay Buhner.
First pitch on its way. Jay Buhner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Popped him up. Garver over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kim Lopes.
Now at the plate, Tim Lopes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 48.
So striding forward now, Torrey Hunter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow little roller to third. Throw to first retires Hunter, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
That's
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Buhner will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota as the lead holds at 8-0. Now in the box, Ken Griffey. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 9, D. Gordon.
In now the Mariners DH, D. Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. The 0-1 delivery. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball well outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Hit hard toward the right side. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here it comes. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-2. Austin Adams enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 63, Austin Adams.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Martinez is there. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Rod Carew. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jay Buhner. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To short. Gonzalez is up with it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Kyle Seager stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2. Santana is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Tom Murphy. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, Tim Lopes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Grounded up the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Still 8-2. Standing in, Luis Arias. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Arias.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's out. 1-1. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looped over toward first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Nope. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
One strike now to Hunter. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Second and third, 2 away. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Now batting, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hunter on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle.
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
To the plate now, Edgar Martinez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and two now.
Count is 1 and
You
2.
got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Brett Boone. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Griffey isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Mariners leave 1. Still 8-2. Matt McGill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ball.
And that misses 2-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Eddie Rosario will be next. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The left fielder, number 20.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Junior looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Nope. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Yoshihisa Hirano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. The count is 1-2.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Twins 9 and the Mariners 2. Striding in once again, Jay Buhner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
In now, Tom Murphy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Two out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johan Santana gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Johan Ramirez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 20 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.